Everybody, here we are back to do another Mikey Goes to the Movies, and this time we're gonna do one that I've always wanted to do but never found on Netflix till recently, and one that was a special request, and those would be Hot Fuzz and Kelly and Cal. We're gonna start with the special request because this is how we do around here. Requests take precedent, and yeah, so that's how that works. Um, the request was Hot Fuzz, and Michelle My Bell actually requested it, and I'm glad that she had me go back and watch it because I had watched it uh, years ago and forgotten it. So I couldn't have actually done a review based on what I remember because I didn't remember anything. I enjoyed it. Um, Simon Pegg is a very funny guy. I laughed so hard my face hurts. And this was one of those types of movies that had a little bit of everything. Had a little comedy, had a little bit of action, um, and also kind of had moments where you had to literally watch or you missed something. And that happened to me on a few occasions, but that doesn't take away from the enjoyment of the movie. That just made me enjoy it more. Um, you know, basically, Simon Pegg plays this London cop who gets um, sent to another village and is trying to figure out, what all these murders in this village are for and how come, like, nobody's making a fuss over them or even calling them murders. Um, and, just seeing the play back and forth between the actors here was really, really interesting and really funny. And the action was awesome, of course. Like I said, you do have to kind of watch this one. Um, but again, I like movies like that where it kind of has to keep your attention because you miss something if you don't, and you miss something that's important. So, definitely well worth checking out. I would give it 4.5 wheels out of 5. Tell y'all, check it out. It's on Netflix. If you've got 2 hours to kill one night, well worth checking out. Next, we've got Kelly and Cal. This is starring Jeanette Lewis. Now, this is one I've wanted to do for a while, but I couldn't because it wasn't um, free on Amazon Prime to watch, and I wasn't going to pay the $4 or whatever it would have been to watch it, and eventually it came to Netflix, and lo and behold, I can watch this movie and do the review I've always wanted to do. Now this one to me, again, I enjoyed it. It's basically, um, this woman played by Juliette Lewis who just had a baby and is like disconnected from her husband, and um, she kind of meets this kid in a wheelchair. His name's Cal. I thought it was funny because when they meet, the first thing Cal says to Kelly is "nice tits." So that was kind of something right up my alley. Um, and eventually, they get close and um, strike up a friendship, and um, you know, real feelings are there. Um, and I'm not going to tell you what happens, but let's just say things get kind of muddy there for a while, and um, makes for some pretty interesting, a pretty interesting movie. And you know, like I said, I loved it. I wanted to see it ever since I saw a preview um, on a Blu-ray that I bought. This was one of the previews before they got to the movie, and it's one of those I really wanted to see because more often than not, um, for people with any type of disability or in a wheelchair, um, that's usually how it goes. At least in my experience, anyway. So it was kind of interesting to see a movie play out that way, and then be able to, you know, say to myself afterwards, you know, that's pretty fucking right on. So um, definitely go ahead and give that one 4.5 wheels out of 5 as well. You can catch that also on Netflix. Hasn't received a Blu-ray release yet. I don't know why, but as soon as it does, it's going to be in my collection. So 4.5 wheels out of 5 for Kelly and Cal. 4.5 wheels out of 5 for Hot Fuzz. See both of them. They're on Netflix. People one night. I want to kill 4 hours or so. Not a better way to do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for fostering creativity. Without y'all, I couldn't do this. So, much love. Peace, y'all. I'll be back later.